Hello. Excuse me, I just had to have a wee drink. How are we all? Whew. Thought I'd do an impromptu live. I've got so much work to do. I've got lots and lots of work to do. I need to get rid of all of this. And it's not just saying it after saying it for saying its sake. I do need to get rid of it. And there's a reason for it. So yeah, I'm doing listing, I'm doing pictures. A lot on, got a lot on. Because I might need to find a new storage unit. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, I might need to find a new storage unit because we might be getting kicked out of our old one. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Dan. How are you? Oh. Hi, Jake. Might be getting kicked out of the storage unit. And I'm not happy. There's a reason for it. Hi Chica, hi Angriel, hi Michael, hi Chop Chop. Just doing a bit of work, just doing a bit of picturing to calm down. So today we basically, where we go, where my storage unit, it's basically got, the way it's set out is you go into the car park, you've got two spaces that are usually taken up by the members of staff, and then you've got a ramp, and the ramp has two shutters basically, and you can only fit two cars on there or two vans on there, whatever. And for the past 2 years, what we've been doing is we've been driving onto the ramp. I get my stuff, I go into the unit, which is right next to the door, by the way, and I put it in and I get my orders and I come out. It's unloading and offloading, basically. Hi, Philippa. So that we've been doing that every day. Well, not every day, but every other day, probably about 3 or 4 times a week for the past 2 years. So I don't know, we've done it about 200 to 300 times. No issue. We've never been told off for anything. So we were parked there, and as I was getting literally the last thing, I heard some voices, like some raised voices, and I peeked my head out there, what's it? And I can see onto the ramp. And there was this guy, and he was at my car, and he was shouting at my dad. Hi, Mark. And basically what happened was he said, because there were removal vans. Anyway, this guy basically came over and says, you're going to need to move because we need to use the space. And my dad was like, yeah, it's not going to be long. It's going to be about 5 minutes. And he goes, you shouldn't be using it to park. And my dad was like, we can take it up to with the office. With the office, because the office is there. And yeah, he basically said, well, I'm going to have to, but I might have to park in front of you and block you in. And my dad was like, you don't need to get shirty. And I saw him say these words, and I wish I would have recorded it. But he said, I'm not getting shirty, but I'm not going to wait around for 2 hours while you park here. Basically, that was the whole interaction. So my dad moved and let this person in. Anyway, I'm a gobshite. And I locked up and I came out and I recorded the van, both vans, and I got into the car and I was like, what's going on? And he said, I'll tell you in a minute. Anyway, as we were pulling out and he was pulling in, I wound down my window and I was like, I've got you on camera now. Oh no, I said, you shouldn't be so rude. I've got you on camera. And he was like, fuck off. And I was like, yeah, fucking camera, dickhead. Anyway, we went off. So that was that. Anyway, I got an email from the person at the storage unit. The owners or the storage unit says, our site managers have instructed and have a duty to report any incident or unacceptable behaviour by customers or persons attending site with customers to head office. In view of the above, I am aware of an incident that took place earlier today involving another site user and your father. This incident occurred due to a vehicle being parked on the loading bay waiting for you whilst you completed work on site. Nothing was being loaded or unloaded. It was basically used as a parking space, waiting your return from your unit, having completed what you needed to do. The CCTV footage have been viewed. I am also aware that this is not the first time this has happened. And despite the site manager previously asking for the vehicle to be removed and not parked there, again, this request has been refused and subsequently ignored. This practice must stop immediately. Should we receive information from the site going forward that one, the vehicle being used by you is unnecessarily parked on the loading bay, or two, any person attending site linked to your storage usage fails to adhere to the request from the site staff, we will have no alternative but to serve a notice to vacate your unit. Hope this clarifies matters and we will not need to contact you again this round. First of all, they have never in 2 years told us off at all. We have literally, we were told, oh yeah, you can use it to what's it, the loading bays, the ramp. Everybody, like literally everybody uses it. There's no issue. I've never been told off for it. I go into the office every month to pay in person. Never been told it. Check my emails, nothing. No texts, nothing. So that's an out and out stinking fucking lie. Nobody's told us off. Secondly, what she's saying is that nobody can use the ramp. What if I was on my own and I had a car and I parked on the ramp? I got a box out, put it on a little stroller thing, locked my car, go to my unit. That would be classed as parking, in her opinion. But everybody does that. So what she's saying is you have to take all the stuff out, put it on a trolley, then come off the ramp and go into no spaces provided, by the way. There's no car parking spaces other than the two that the staff use. So they're always full. Other than there's like a little side road at the bottom of the ramp for other car park to swing in. So how is people meant to unload the stuff? And plus, I took a big bag of stock out with me. I took a bag out. So technically, by her standards, I was unloading. Now, I'm sorry if I took my time putting my stuff on a shelf and then picking stuff that I was coming out, unloading, loading and unloading. But I was literally in there for about 10 minutes. That was the whole thing, 10 minutes. I always thought you were troublemaker. All right, Mark. Ask for the evidence, yeah. And ask when you have been told this before. Oh, I haven't even. This is a whole new thing. Was that guy new to the storage unit? But nope. And I've got his business number. It expands even more. They sound like right bell ends. They are, Mandy. I'd move. Surely you can find something better. Why can he use the ramp and not you? Well, exactly. As for the transcript, the video, yeah, you did well not to get out of the car when abuse went. Well, no, I was filming as well, so it would be like, it would have been better if they would have come after me, because then I would have been like, eh. So this is what I replied. Where is it? I was like, take off my earrings. Excuse me. I said, excuse me, but we have never, capitals, received any correspondence or notification regarding the ramp issue. We have been using the storage unit for nearly 2 years now, and there's never been a problem. This is the first time. As for the other driver, he was incredibly rude and abrasive, demanding we move or he was going to block the ramp on purpose. I've already made a complaint to his company about his attitude. Hopefully this clears up matters for you. Regards. Anyway, she replied, thank you for your email, the contents of which have been noted. My stance on this remains, as in my previous email. I am informed that a vehicle linked to your usage of the site has parked on the loading bay at times when loading and unloading is not taking place. Loading and unloading, meaning a constant removal of or placement of goods from a vehicle onto the site or vice versa. Parking and waiting for persons to work in a unit, irrespective of what they're doing whilst in there, does not constitute loading or unloading. As long as that does not occur again, and any reasonable request by staff, verbal or written, are adhered to, then there should be no further need for me to contact you regarding this. So it was like, oh, but I'm going to fucking contact you. That is so stupid. First off, what she's saying is that you need to constantly be moving in and out from your car to your unit. Well, what if your unit was on the other side of the building, and it takes you a good few minutes to get to the other side of the building? That would constitute as parking on the ramp. And what are those? First off, those guys, they're not constantly moving back and forth. They're probably bringing stuff in, but then there's probably like, what, a minute or two from them going to the unit, dropping the stuff off, then coming back. That minute, I mean, is there a time frame on what constitutes as parking? So anyway, I didn't argue that point, but basically I just contacted them and said, I replied, it says, which is all fine, but I have never, capital letters, received any, capital letters, notification regarding this rule. Ever. Now, as it happens, I was unloading. As per your clarification, I took a bag of items into the locker. I do not do any active work in the unit, which I don't because I do it fucking here. I literally go in and put stuff in boxes and then basically make sure they're all, that's the only work that I do, but that's technically storage. What she meant, are we just meant to throw things in and just hope for the best? Anyhow, plus I pay for that fucking unit. Anyway, sorry, I do not do any active work in the unit as it is used as storage. I said, I apologize if I was taking time to place the items in my unit. If you check the cameras, you can see I was less than 10 minutes. We have been a loyal customer for nearly 2 years and never, capital letters again, received any complaint or notification. I'm shocked at the response, to be honest. After the abuse my dad had endured earlier today, and now this, I'm seriously considering taking my business elsewhere. And that's all I did. And it was basically 5:30 at that point. So I think she's probably gone home. But yeah, so that's what I've been dealing with today. You did well not to get out of the car. Oh, yeah, I've said that. We had plenty of space at the storage units around here. You just drive up and park in front of your unit, no walking. Yeah. Sarcastic, but think of the instruction when you empty the unit to leave. That would be fun. Well, this is my point. It's like, so technically what she's saying is nobody can go, you can use the unit to unload. Then you've got to close, if you empty a van onto, say, like a pallet, to take your things to your unit. Before you do that, you've got to move off the ramp. That's what she's saying. You've got to move off the ramp because technically you're not using the ramp from the time that you go to the unit, drop all your stuff off and then come back. That's that time. But nobody does that. No one at all does that. You drive up the hill, up the little ramp, you take what you need out of your car or van, you put it in your unit, you lock your unit, you come back, you get in the car and you drive off. That has been the was. And if somebody else is there, if the two spaces there, you're a fucking adult. Wait. That is basically what was. That was our argument. It was like you could have just waited 5 minutes instead of kicking off, because he just walked away from my dad and he was just like, he just went, oh, like that, and walked off. Absolute like insanity. So basically, I don't know what's going to happen, but I've been checking out units and there's one literally about 2 minutes away and it's double the size and it's 40 pounds less than what I'm paying. So I've sent them an email. I want to see it tomorrow and I'll be moving. So that is the day I've been having. Plus, if that works, then I'm saving 40 quid. I will be saying, it's just rude because we have literally just done nothing. We were literally just, it was a lazy afternoon in the sun, kind of. I was just dropping off a bag of stuff and I was picking up my orders. That is all we're doing. I'm not being funny, but we've never been told. If there was an issue with the ramp, if that was a rule that we weren't allowed to use as per her instructions, we have never been told that in 2 years. We've never been emailed. We've never been spoken to directly from any of the staff or the management. I go in at least once a month to pay my bill. In fact, I'm going in, I think it's next week to pay my bill. So that'll be fucking awkward. So I'm going to go in and pay my bill. But they've never told me about that. To say, oh, you can't park on the ramp, by the way. It's like, yeah, but I need to park to unload my stuff. No need for any of that upset. I know, it's the most bizarre thing in the world. Where's the love gone? I know. It's just like, what is going on? It feels like everyone's like, it's like, oh, we're just gonna attack. Because so we got basically, my dad got verbally not abused because he can hold his own. But to be fair, I shouldn't have gobbed off out the window. I was just like, I've got your fucking camera in our bed. Like, as we were pulling out. I said, you shouldn't be so rude. And he was like, fuck off, like that in his car. And I was like, yeah, I got your fucking camera. Have you thought about moving into an office block? I looked at a suite and it's only around 400. Yeah, I've been looking at office blocks around here. Because the good thing about that one, it's literally about 10-minute drive away, like 5-10-minute drive. It's so close. It's got security, like there's lots of different security. But the one that we're looking at, this new one, it's a mini warehouse. It's less money. It's more space and it's 24/7 and it's your own entrance and exit. It's like a little mini kind of like unit warehouse thing. You know, like Andrew's got. It's a bit like that. Sounds like the new cut unit. Yeah, exactly. Resale budget. I'm in Cheshire. I think Alsagery. So yeah, with that's what basically what I've been doing. So I'm trying to get. I need to chill the fuck out. But you know what? I mean, I'm tempted about doing. I've got a little bit of a deposit. I've got money saved up, right? And it's mainly for like I keep adding to it. It's in an ISA, and technically I could get a 2 up, 2 down in town, and then use that as a storage facility, kind of. After council tax, the mortgage and the council tax, it'll come in at less than what I'm paying from a storage unit. Plus, I'll own it. So you're all fired up, Les. No, I was absolutely fine. Then all of a sudden, I was like, man. The one I was looking at was like, oh my god, right. So you know that Genesis Centre? We drive past that all the time. Whenever we used to come into town and everything, into Stoke. And whenever we go past and I'm always like, Genesis Centre, it's a CIA front. I'm not kidding, guys. If you see this building, it's the weirdest kind of building. It's like, isn't it like, it's on like an industrial site. There's only like usually 1 or 2 cars out front. It's really kind of like eerie. You know, like all the office block is like a front. And then there's like a secret basement and they do like, what do you call them? Experiments and stuff. It's got the makings of like a horror movie. Let's put it that way. But I love that centre. It's definitely funny. I miss my warehouse. I had a 24 access and 2,700 square feet of space. Wow. With 3 built-out offices, and I only paid $750 more. Is that dollars as well? Oh my god, I'm jealous. Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm in kind of like an expensive area, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, Jake, I love that Genesis Centre. It's just like travel. Like that one's so easy just to like nip over. It's like it'll take like half an hour, whereas that driving into town, it'll take over an hour, and I might as well be at the old lockup that I used to have. You know, the one that was like shite. Hi Ross, how are you? Hi Angie. Hi Simon. I'm currently building a a new storage unit with an office and YouTube studio all in my garden. I know, Simon, you've got it right. That's why I was asking the questions the other day. If we owned this property, I would be doing the exact same thing, but because we're renting, it's hard to do. So yeah, it's a bit, but it is what it is. But the thing is, like, if I got a 2 up, 2 down, excuse me. Oh my god, I still have to pay council tax on it. Sorry. Oh my god, I still have to pay council tax on it, even though I'm not living in it. But the council taxes would probably be about £140 a month, something like that. 150, £140 a month. So on top of the mortgage, it will probably be the exact, well, not the exact, but it'll probably be the same amount as what I'm paying at the moment. So, and then at least I would actually own it. Plus, I'd have 24 hours access. I have recovered. Hi, Phil. Well, it's great to see you there. Hitching was bitching. Andrew Silva, the worst word today. No hanger for me. A little tired, but good. I was careful in how much I drank. Very good, very good. Pole dancing this weekend. The clubs wouldn't let me. Oh, never mind, Phil. Next time. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, so we're looking at a thing. I mean, I've emailed the estate agent for this new place, so hopefully tomorrow I'll get a response, some sort of response back. We'll see. Well, I wouldn't mind, but the landlord for this place has put the rent up by £100 a month, starting in April. I mean, to be honest, for the past 3 years, he hasn't put it up a lot, and we've been like, "Why, this is really good." And then he said, "Oh, we'll be putting it up between 60 and 100 this time," and we were like, "Okay, that's not too bad," because on average, it's like nothing per year compared to what other houses are going for rent around here. I'm like, Also, if you get the church down, you could sleep there the night if your parents are doing your editing. Wow. I mean, one of the great ideas is that I could do that and everything, and then wait until we've built up another deposit for a house. I don't know how long that'll take us, but I've got enough for like a 2 up, 2 down terrace, but not enough for like a house that my mum and dad need. Because to be honest, I want to get another bungalow because they're getting on. I don't want them climbing bloody stairs into their 80s. It's stupid. So getting a nice little bungalow, if I can get a deposit together, then as quickly as I can. Hope the train journey was good. I was in the pub again last night. You rebel. But only had 3. I was sweating out at KFC last night. Trains on time. London was London. God, it was Sunday. Yeah, so I don't know. There's lots of things up in the air. We'll have to see. It's just. On the plus side, I did sell a really nice coat the other day. I think I might have told you about it. It was like £125 coat. And then I sold like a £70 coat the day after. It was like, what? Really impressed. And I think I'm going to London next week. So the thing is, the people that were like, the thing is, it's going to be awkward now going to the lockup and paying. I'll be like, while I'm there. I had a £400 sale. What? For a surround decoder. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's a sale. Everyone there was a lot of love for George at the Hitching Meter this week, and he's well liked. It's nice. Moi? Me? Oh, you tell me this now? I'm sorry I couldn't go. It was just a bit. There's a lot on. There's a lot on this week, and next week. It's like there's non-stop. I can't. Right? How weird? Isn't it weird? January, it felt like there was like 7 million days in January, and then February has just flown by. I was just like, what? Where's February gone? We're on the 24th. But then January, it was like, oh, it's still January. Did Sean behave himself at the meetup? I suspect he did. I didn't see any late night lives. Okay. Let's do this. So yeah, what I'm basically trying to do now, I'm trying my best now, and I didn't list anything really yesterday. I mean, yesterday I listed like say not two. It's probably about 3 or 4 actually, about 3 or 4 things like yesterday. But mainly all day, I didn't go to the car boot. I didn't go to any charity shops. I basically just stayed in and just was a bit meh. I just kind of watched stuff on telly and was just a bit meh. Didn't really do anything. I just felt kind of like lazy. I was like, what's that? And now you're moving units. There you go. John was the perfect gen. Great laugh. No drama. Oh, nice. You didn't see the late night live? No, I didn't. He was all right, apart from the 3 AM Insta live eating chips and taking his shit. Something I wanted to say. Right. Oh, yeah, you told me about that. Sorry, I forgot. No, I didn't see the late night lives. I think everyone was like expecting drama, and I'm glad that there wasn't any. I'm just gutted that, like I said, I couldn't go. It was just, it ended up, it would have cost £100 just in travel there and back, and the hotel would have been about, I think I checked, the hotel was about 75, which wasn't actually a lot. So the hotel was all right. It was just the travel. I just left it a bit late, and I was like, that's like 200 quid if you think about it. If you beer money or drink money, it would have been about £200, like a week, you know, what's it? And then obviously on top of your sourcing, it's a bit. Just to put it into context, I'm going to London next week on Monday to Wednesday, and I've paid £9 travel there and back. And I've got the hotel for like less than 100 as well. So it's like pretty good. I'm disappointed, to be honest. I was looking forward to the reaction video with him. Yeah, the hotel was all right. It's easy for me to get to. I've actually ridden to Hitchin from. Yeah, well, you're right there, aren't you? There you go. So yeah, I'm. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But I don't know whether to like. I can't really book any holidays now because now I'm like, if I'm going to move, it's going to take up a lot of time and effort. Throw down. So I just thought I'd get on here, just chill out, do some listening. I need to just get rid of some of this Shite. It's doing my head in. Having it like piled up. Just working out a day down after I've been up this week in Scotland for the funeral. Ah, right. Yeah, because like it's going to be, what is it? London in March, and then travel-wise, I don't know. I was looking at some cheap flights, but I don't know now. I mean, that's kind of stopping my enjoyment. One of my biggest joys is traveling, and now it's like, ugh. So I'm not going to let the trolls get me down. I'm just going to, I think what I might just do, book somewhere and work around that. I'll do this. Do this one. The meetup won't be better than hitching, better for you to get, depending if you're about Georgia. Well, the thing is, like, I could probably get a train down if it would just give us time to see. Like I said, I've got quite a lot of stuff. I know there's a Newcastle meetup at the beginning, middle of March, or the week after in March. But I don't know if I'm away then. This is what I mean. I don't know where I'm going. Don't know where I'm going. Oh, everybody go and say happy birthday to JP and to Matt at Project Games. It's their birthdays. I didn't realise. Right. Oh no, that looks silly. Come on. Go. So yeah, how's everyone else been? How's everyone else's weekend been? Has it been okay? How's eBay? I know a couple of people have been saying that it's been a bit quiet. Like I said, it's been a bit weird. It's been okay, but not like amazing. Vinted has been pretty active this weekend. I'm glad because then it pushes up my Vinted. But if eBay's not matching it, it's a bit annoying. So I'm trying my best to try and keep on listing. Ooh. List as much as I can. That's the trick from now on for the next like couple of weeks. List. Should I have a challenge? That's the thing. I think I should have a challenge to see how many I can list every day. Well, the thing is, if I list something, I need to put it into storage, and it means going back to the storage unit, and I'd be like shy. But if I'm leaving, then I don't really care. You gotta keep moving. Hi, Wheat. Sales are quiet for me. Vintage is better than Depop this week, but still slow. Yeah, I found that. I've accepted a lot of offers on Depop, but they've come to nil point. They've come to nothing, unfortunately. which is kind of annoying. In fact, actually, let me just have a look, because I'm sure I accepted one before. Let me have a look. Already have an account. What was it? Do move it March challenge. Move it March. See how much stock we can shift. Oh, that's good. Yeah, they still haven't paid for that. Oh, songs. F-holes. Pay for your shit. I've sent about 3 today and followed up with a message still now. I might go to bed to be on a CBA. Do you know, that's kind of what I was like yesterday. Yesterday I did fuck all. I was like, oh, so this is what I mean. Like today I need to it's tonight, I mean, just to kind of get on it and just to try and do one last push. We've got like, 4 days left of a Feb. I'm determined for February to be okay, to be a decent month, because usually it's the worst like dip because it's what's it. So oh no, it's fine. No, they haven't paid for that thing. Dang. But yeah, usually it's like one of the worst months. But January was okay, so I'm hoping February is going to be all right. But we're just going to have to keep on listing. That's my plan. What about anyone else? Have they got any plans for February? Not February, March. Any March plans? I need inspiration. Because I do feel like February's just flown by. I've been listing consistently and cross-listing, but this week wants to end me. Oh, no. I accepted an offer of 150 and still didn't buy. I accepted an offer of 150 and still didn't buy. Why not, Louise? Why not? Hopefully sales pick up and then I can afford to do something. I know, tell me about it. I'm like, ugh. I just want that one sale. You know, like one of the items on my... I think, what's the most expensive item on your store? I think mine is a... What's the most expensive item on my store? I think it's about 300 quid. It's not like, you know, a lot. Trying to keep up with 20 a day while building the unit. I'm so tired. Oh, Simon. I can imagine, because you're doing everything by yourself. No, practically everything by yourself. I know you've got your family, but you know what I mean. Here's me complaining about like, oh no. And you're there building an entire empire. And I'm complaining like, some boys were mean to me on a ramp. Eden Ravenscross coat for 175 quid. Nice. £300 thing that I've got on my... What is it? Oh, that's right. I think it's a Gucci shirt. It's something Gucci. And I've also got a what's it? I did have a video game that was £200, but that sold for 150. That was a few months ago, so that was the last big thing. Oh, other than the coat the other day for 125. So, were the bigger boys nasty to you? Yeah, they were. I need some of your punk realness. I need you to come up here and crack some skulls. They were meanies, and then the storage unit was basically like, "You've been a naughty boy." And I'm like, So basically, I might have to move out the storage unit. I have a vinyl record on my store for 250 quid, and I'm a clothes seller. I'm going to get into bed and watch an episode of The Haunting. I'll be like, oh my God, I can't watch that. It's too much. Tell their mummies. Well, the other boys, I know where they work. I know where they work, and through some stalking, I kind of know that who owns the business that they work at as well. So it's a family outfit. So I'm not saying anything, but one of their businesses that they own has an eBay account. That's an evil laugh, by the way. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not an absolute. See you next Tuesday. To be honest, I shouldn't have gobbed off at them. That was kind of pathetic. But a rough family then. Broken neck lady still gives me nightmare. Oh, no. Is that the one that when they go down into, is it the basement or, and she's there like, there we go. I even got the name wrong. I'm rubbish. It's not worth the matter. It's not. Share it and we will do the note. No, I'm not doxing them. That's not fair. As much as I am tempted to be evil, I'm not. Until I've moved out of the area. I mean, I've got his license plate. And I've got his business. So if he's the owner of that business and the license plate corresponds with it, I could do some serious damage. But I won't because I'm not evil. Hi, Will. Have I missed anything? Oh, basically, I got bullied. No, I didn't really. No, some twat was gobbing off at my dad, so I gobbed off at him. And then my storage unit heard about it and then blamed me for it. So, and then they told us that we weren't allowed to park on this ramp to unload stuff. It's been a whole thing, but basically, I'm moving units. We don't know yet. Fingers crossed. Who are you trying to convince that you're not evil? Us or yourself? Well, maybe on a drunken night I'll do some damage to them, but not tonight. Oh, do you know what's really annoying? It's like their business that they run one of their eBay stores out of. I was actually looking at something on their Facebook shop, and this is months ago, and I was like, "Oh, that's really nice. It's local. I can go and get it." And now I'm like, "Damn it!" I mean, I wasn't going to buy it, but you never know. What are these? Oh yeah, those are trousers. I don't need to put them up yet. What is this? What is this? Pink sting. Aha. It's just that I don't like bullies. But that's technically what trolls are. And if you fire back at them, then they just get worse and worse. So it's just easier not to engage. Unless you're going to win. Sorry, there's that evil laugh again. Right. So yeah, I'm hopefully tomorrow see if I can organise a unit. Also, because on Thursday I'm going to be on Thursday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I think I'm going on Car Boot Chris's channel, and we're doing a little live. Yeah, exactly. Everyone seems so angry these days. Exactly. I haven't had a troll for ages. The last one said I should go get a nose job. Oh, they keep telling me to get liposuction on my double chin, and I was just like, mate, if I was going to get liposuction, I'd get it from here, 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 and here. I'd need the substance at this point. This one. I don't know whether to put that one up, actually. It's a bit meh. Right. What we're looking for now. Ah. I'm sure there was like other things. Wasn't it like a... Oh, there it is. Found it. No, that's not it. Oh, I think it's on the other side. Hang on. This goes here. Crap here. Let's say. Is this it? No. I had a bag full of stuff and I can't find it. It's not in there. Excuse me. This is the trouble when you've got too much stuff, everything starts getting thrown about. I tell you what, I'll put some Ferragamo on, and they smell really nice. Is it in here? This giant patch of clothes. Let's do this one. Like, a nose job is way down the list of stuff I'd want done. Do you know? Exactly. Of all the things I'd want done, a nose job isn't one of them. My chin is not one of them either. Not my chin, my double chin. My neck. Where's that? I'm sure there was another one. Is it in here? Yes. This is a sea salt skirt, but I had a sea salt dress somewhere I needed to put up. Oh, Wollovers for £1. Ooh. What's this one? Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. First sign of madness. I know. Right, so that needs to go here. There it is, found it. Ta-da! Sea salt dress for £1. Yeah, I'm cool. There was a sale on it. There was what's it called? A spring clean sale at one of the charity shops, and they had a load of reduced stuff on a rack, but on the rack it said everything on this rail £1 like today. And I was like, yes. So I was like looking through. It's right in front of the till, and the person on the till was like watching me, and I was just like, okay. So I was going through everything, and I picked out 3 things essentially, and I took them to the till, and he said, "That's £18, please." And it kind of came out, and I just went, "No, it's not." I was like, "It's £1. It's on a pound rail." And he went, "Oh right, sorry." And he did it. He changed it, but I was, I just kind of went, "No." I heard Hitchin meeting went well. Please be Nick and Andrew. Yes. How many listens do you try and do a day? At least 20. It's usually around 15, but recently I've pushed it to 20. Right, I'm off to play some Horizon Forbidden West. Have a good evening, all. Bye, Mark. Thanks for stopping in. So yeah, I'm playing some cozy games at the moment. Some very light, gentle games. You know, like Stardew Valley, or Animal Crossing, something like that. I'm not actually playing Animal Crossing, but that's the kind of game that I'm playing. Playing a lot of Kirby, which is kind of stressful. But yeah, the other games I've got are very nice. Yeah, so this is a reversible sea salt as well. I like it. I'm starting to resell again after 20 years off. Forgot how much hard work it is. It kind of feels like it's a lot of hard work for the first few months, isn't it? Like a lot of hard work, and then it slows down and you get into a rhythm then. But yeah, it's tough work to be getting on with. And I don't. It's like you either get used to it like over the next like few months when you first start, or you get to the point where your body and your mind kind of are used to it, so it feels like it's a nice rhythm. Okay. What are we on? 53 minutes. Actually, I've done a good batch there. I do need to get rid of all this stuff though. So how are you finding it? 20 years off. How are you finding getting back into reselling? Is it hard work? Like, are you pulling your hair out now? Yeah, but it's a very big adjustment, isn't it? If you've got in from full-time work into what's it? Let's put this one on. Oh, this is nice. This is nice musto. Ooh. This was £3, which is nice. Size 14 as well. Okay, let's put that. Yeah, my mum's off for the next week as well because she's not been very ill. So she's not been very well. She's been poorly. So I've been looking after her as well. I'm enjoying it, but the sourcing is not as easy as it used to be as eBay was new then when I originally. Yeah, and I guess charity shops were a lot cheaper. Like they would sell that. I remember going into a charity shop when I was like 14, 15, and like I used to get the stuff that I used to get was insane. Like we're talking like video games for 10p and like clothing, like some of the like retro clothing that you see knocking around these days for like 50, 60 quid at charity shop back then they were like 10p. It was insane. I've just started watching them on episode 1 of Apple Cider Vinegar. It is outlandish. It is outrageous. And it was a true story. What the frig? I just can't believe it. I don't know whether to. Should I take that out? No, I won't do that one. Has anyone seen it yet? I just cannot believe what that person did. It was either watching that or the new series of Reacher. Because I haven't actually been watching it. It's been on my to watch list for a long time. Apparently, it's like really cheesy and breezy action series. So we'll see. But apparently, they're doing a movie of Jack Ryan. You know, the John Krasinski one with all the people that have starred in the TV series. And I've watched the first 2 seasons of that. I need to catch up with that as well. So we'll have to see. What's this? I started a cash for schools business to get stock, but it grew so quickly, and back then I couldn't get rid of it quick enough, so it sadly failed. Oh no! I turned to nursing instead. Oh right, yeah, my mum's a nurse. Have you watched Boy Swallows Universe? Oh, I've seen the first like half an hour of the first episode. I didn't get into it, but lots of people have been telling me about that. Like, it's incredible. It's like one of those. Is it Australian or is it New Zealand? I can't remember. It's one of those, isn't it? And they said it's really good. Is it actually produced by Taika Waititi? It must be like New Zealandery then. But I don't know. It's somewhere around there. But yeah, I've been told to continue that because it gets really good. Oh. Right. Okay, I actually have some stuff like non-clothing items I could list as well. Oh, Hobbs jacket. Just casually sat there with the tag on still. What's wrong with me? I put up some Gant trousers, and 2 of them sold in the weekend. On Saturday, I was like, "What? I've been sat there for ages." Okay. Oh, that's nice. Who likes this? It's Australian. Ah, right. Hi, Siobhan. How are you? Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Yeah, I need to get back on that. Doing that one. I'm just trying. I could do this one. Doing as many pictures as I can tonight, and tomorrow I am listing like a beast. But hopefully, if the unit calls me, the new storage unit says I can go and check it out, I will do. Which is exciting. Pastures new. Plus, I'll be saving a bit of money. What's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am almost done. All done. Whew. I'm knackered now. I'm definitely a lot more calm than I was earlier, and yeah, I managed to do quite a few in the hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, so that'll be good. 18 clothing, and I've probably got about 10 non-clothing items, so I'll be all right. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you all. I'll try and edit a video. It was meant to be edited yesterday on Sunday, but I was so lazy I didn't do it for today, so it might be for tomorrow. I do apologise, but yes, that's the way it is. All right, I'll love you and leave you all, but thanks for popping in and keeping me company and listening to me whinge and cry over trolls. But yes, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.